guys. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Hold your horses. Don't rush me. Okay, we're good. What's up? What is going on? Nothing? Nothing is going on? Can't be nothing. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Brian. Brian Emmanuel Perez Machado. I don't know. Brian. Missy B, hi. Francis, hi. We're waking up. I am. We've got, who do we got today? We got Felix that was just looking at me like, bang. Sorry, Baba, for kind of waking you up. We've got, well, Cosmo was just here. I don't know where she went. Oh, I see her little head book, under the chair there. We got Juno on the trash can. Yeah, that's one of the places Juno and Felix like to sit on. Gran Canaria. Good morning. Can you read Taurus today? Yes, I can. Amongst everybody else. Love your hairstyle. Oh, yeah, I just got a haircut yesterday done by me. Because, you know, that's the way I roll. What's your cup? A dragon? Yeah, it's my coffee cup. A flying, cute, scary dragon. Page morning. Happy King of Wands season. Oh, yes, it is. It was my mom's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to my mom. Be nice. It was last Tuesday. Sacramento is in the house. Nepal. I'm on the way back home from work. Still here. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. Illinois, hi. Happy birthday, Mom. My mom's birthday falls on Mother's Day. Aw. Happy birthday, Ella's mom. Good morning from Colorado. Yeah, Libra season is here. Cosmo. Cosmo? I'm sorry. What are you chewing on? What? Stop chewing on crap. She's like, yeah. And what the hell is that? See, now you got Juno curious and you're both gonna go there and chew on crap you shouldn't, and then we're not making it a habit where I gotta get off my chair every Friday morning. Hello from Romania. Salut. Good morning from a Virgo in Oklahoma. October 5th. I'm excited. Love birthday. Aw, fun. Fun, fun, fun. We should all enjoy the day that we were born. No matter how much life sucks sometimes. Salud. What's your sign? Is Blue doing okay? No more barfing. No more. He's fine. I don't know what that was. He hasn't thrown up since. He usually does that. He does that sometimes when he goes outside and eats crap off the ground. Like either grass or, now that autumn is here, you know, things are falling off the trees, and it's he's gonna chew on dogs and spit it out or something. And sometimes he throws it up. But he's fine. He's fine. I forgot I left you guys last time with him throwing up again. We started the video with him throwing up, and then, as you can hear, he's fine. Can you read minds? Sometimes. Good morning from Illinois. Are the crazy hornets again? I haven't seen, that was the only time I've seen such craziness. Like, it was this big, I swear to God. These birds are, look at them in the background there. They're like, they're ruining me. Like, I have 2 feeders, one over there and this one here. And man, they eat a lot. I put that thing on a day. It takes about a day for them to completely empty it. How was this week for you? It was a little more chilled than I expected, than I anticipated. So it was quite, I don't know, I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're going through all sorts of shit shows, and I almost feel guilty, because I'm like, I'm chilled. But it was quite exaggerated in chillness this week. Did you get that yard work done? Yes, I did. And now I gotta do it again, because it's all a mess again. Shit show over here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, stuff happening. So I'm finally chilling, because I've had a very long, hardcore shit show type of an energy for months now. Oh, thank you, Tia. Time of year, I'm tired of it. Do not feel guilty. I know, it's in waves. It's like, I kind of want to be with you guys. They're like struggling, and then I'm like, but hold on, I'm struggling too sometimes. So I know it's in waves, but I do see that there's a bit of a struggle out there. Are you vegetarian? No, I'm not. I see a lot of robins. I haven't seen robins much this summer. I've seen them a lot in the spring. I haven't seen them much throughout the summer, and now I'm starting to see them again. Appreciate your peace, you deserve. Oh, thank you. So do you guys. When it comes, yeah, enjoy it. Love from Alaska. Oh my, Alaska. Which sign are you? Oh, I'm a Leo. I've had some really intense work trainings, but it's been great. Oh, good. What time is it here? It's 10:09 in the morning. Netherlands. That's the beauty of this kind of work, where I see you guys from all over the fucking world. Palm Springs, California, 5 p.m. Are you, hold on, 10:17. Are you in Europe? Morning coffee. Yeah, exactly. Romania here. Salud, salud. Singapore. Here it's 11:09 p.m. Oh, I love that you're live on Fridays. Oh, nice. Sometimes I won't make it because, you know, if I got something to do Friday morning, it'll be pre-recorded. But I do enjoy, I'm here anyways with you guys, watching the premiere of it. So I might as well do the live, as much as I piss off some of you out there. Can we start the rating already? And, you know, by now most of you know me. You can't tell me what to do because I won't do it. Just because. Ukrainian, Thailand, Philippines. For 10 p.m. in England. Is that a turtle? Yes. What time is it on the moon? It's time. On the moon, it's time. 11:11. Ah, here we go. Where are your lovely pets? I just got 2 in the room with me. Felix and Cosmo, and they're both sleeping, apparently. Cosmo is growing up so much. Pretty soon she'll outgrow Juno. I think Juno's gonna stay the smallest. But she's the most gentlest. And then she's got the biggest growl, if she wants to. But she looks like she's gonna outgrow Juno. She's huge. I don't know if it's the tail. It's so fluffy. It looks like a turtle from here. Yeah, it's a turtle. It's my birthday, 11/11. Y'all steal my wishes. There's also some impact of changing seasons. Yes, I think so too. For me, it's all I always feel it. When seasons are changing, I'm like, crap. My smallest cat also has the biggest growl. They're so freaking adorable, though. She's such a gentle soul, and she's so, like, oh, so innocent, and so, until she starts doing that crap. Have you been sensing the energies right now? My, you know, what is that? A gift and curse, to quote Monk, is that I can feel energies at any time. Temperatures fall, my mood falls. Yeah, for me it's always my 2 very close to being equal favorite seasons are spring and fall. It's I don't know which one of those would be my ultimate favorite. Because every time fall comes, I find that, oh my god, this is amazing. And then when spring comes, it's like, oh my god, this is nice. So I can't tell. I think it's the birth and death that gets me in that. But I love this. I love how, and it's been such a gentle, we've had 80 degrees here. 80 degrees, not like in the summer, 80 degrees. I always say it's not the same like in the summer, but still it's warm. So it's pleasant to be out there right now and kind of look at everything shifting. I prefer spring, as the next season is summer. Yeah. I love it when spring comes because it's like, for me, this is the preparation slowly but surely for hibernation. And I love hibernating, where I just kind of cozy in inside. Just have to go outside to take Blue out and grocery shopping. But it's raining now, and I love rain. We had 40 degrees. This summer you get tan just walking the dog. Although it's very clear, of course, that you love all your babies equally. You speak about Juna in a really soft way. I think I speak about each of them in how their energy is to me. So maybe that's why her energy is very gentle, very soft. I love winter in Bukovina. Feels like a kid again. Here is 14 Celsius. Been loving the rain in North Carolina too. I like how your things from your cup to your clothes are always printed with interesting words and quotes. Yeah. How do I get rid of the bad luck? What do you call bad luck? Give me an instance of what you call bad luck, Roger. I don't even remember rain. We've had a pretty dried up couple of months here where the grass was turning yellow all around, and it just started to rain a little bit at night again, and now everything's back to green. Unrequited love is bad luck. Okay. I don't think of that as bad luck, but okay. Do these readings consider moon or sun rising? Any kind of placement you feel drawn to watch, by all means, it's up to you. Oh my. Sharon, I'm so sorry. Are your readings neutral, or can our energies influence them? I don't understand that question. Dan's fun. Happy to see you too. Every move lately has gone south, financially, professionally, personally, feeling hexed. Okay. Has anything a little shaky, traumatic, kind of with the intention of waking you up happened before all the bad luck started happening? A breakup, a loss. I'm wondering if they're asking if the energy of the audience could shift the reading. I still don't understand, because I don't know the audience. I know you guys, but I don't know you guys. So the energies, I think, come from a neutral place. Never sleep through the night. Roger, you're too much in your head. And with everything that's going on, it's understandable. Hey, Jocelyn. Oh, Felix chose the perfect spot on that tree behind me, because it's leveled with the cabinet thing that has their food and water on it, so he just kind of gets up, goes eat, goes back in. Ooh, Miss B. Sorry to hear that. Hi, Cat Mama. Cat Mama Tarot. Art mess. Thank you. I created art with my hair yesterday when I cut it. Victoria. You're very direct. What do you do if your person is the same sign and both of your exes are the same sign? What do you mean in terms of watching a reading and determining who's who? I shouldn't blurt that out, but how I relate to the feeling hexed lately. Cut it out with the hex thing. A curse is a curse if we give it power. So it's not hexed. Sometimes we go through shitty times and all of everything is being taken away from us because we're being fucking undressed by the old. Sequoia, that's where a little bit of common sense comes into play. If you feel like the energy sounds like you and it matches you, then it's yours. You gotta really kind of go with your gut on that, given that everybody carries the same sign apparently. You'll figure it out. It's gonna become common sense once you land on first determine who's you in there, and then, you know, based on what messages come through for the other ones, I think it's gonna be easier to place them. They are so similar. I know. Victoria, yeah. Brujeria. So curses don't work if we are not allowing it. I don't think they do. I think it's like anything with energy in terms of if an energy is sent your way as a curse, I think the way to, if you truly believe that that energy is upon you, just send it back where it came from. You know, it's almost like claiming back your power and not allowing for other energies to kind of come at you. Sometimes it's difficult because there are some nasty ones out there. And I know there's, you know, nasty energy and curses or whatever you want to call it. But just believing that you're cursed and then just kind of going with that story, do something to combat that, you know, do something to kind of go at it. Okay, so let's say you are. Okay, so then what? You're just gonna sit there, oh, I'm cursed, my life sucks. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm cursed. Do something, you know? Blue's fine. Blue's an Aries. Can we change our destiny through change in frequency? Yeah, it's like creating your reality. You can create whatever reality you want. You know? I was gonna bonk this chick with sage. Sage helps too. Whatever helps. You know? Just don't sit there saying, oh, I'm cursed, so that's my life. I'll just accept it for what it is. Fuck no. Please define concept of love. Interesting. interesting question, or, you know, kind of making me think. Put out good energy towards others. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, most times, we don't know if we're cursed and where it's coming from, but, you know, return to center. That's it. And that's that. Or give it to the earth, or, you know, do something with that. But it's not yours. Just, you know, disown it. Just say it's not for me. Thank you. What are your thoughts on what happens after we pass away? Our body stops being existent. We don't really pass away. Our soul keeps on going. The motherfucker, I don't know where it has that kind of an energy. Like, how can you ever stop? Apparently not. Love is unity. I think love is all of our purpose, in all honesty. I think that's why we come here, all of us. Return to center, not sender. We'll return to sender and then center. I think that's all of our purpose, that we come on this earth. And a lot of us are failing majorly. And I think it starts with love for ourselves first. To be able to comprehend the love that we can give to others. We start with the opposite. We start chasing it outside of ourselves. And then we come to these kinds of lives, and then we talk about it. Can you hear that? Cosmo? Why are we playing with Blue's robot? And now with your gray chewing on it. Cosmo, you're not a kid. Cosmo? See, Blue wants to come now because you called on him, kinda. You're playing with his toy. Even though he always plays with your toys. What the fuck is that? It's Cosmo, looking for trouble. What is that under the chair? Cosmo, what are you playing with? Hold on, she's sitting on something that she may not. Her tail is sitting on a carton box, I think, but I don't know where it's coming from. She's looking like she found trouble. Rustling in the background, that's Cosmo, looking for trouble. Okay. Anyways. Blue has a robot. A ball throwing robot. Yeah. Blue has a robot. What the fuck is that? How do you differentiate between love and self-respect? They go hand in hand, especially when dealing with boundaries to what you allow in your field or in your life. Return to sender, return to center. Have you ever visited India? Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there at some point. Cosmo. Hold on. It's like... Now you're going to see my Smurf shoes. Because I always have to climb out of here. Hold on. Look at my Smurf shoes. Those are my house slippers. Really? This crap? Really? Where the hell do I put this? I gotta stick it in there. Hold on. Why would you play with this? You didn't play with it as a kitten, you're playing with it now? Okay. I gotta climb out of this thing. She was playing with, they are comfy. She was playing with, you know how you have cords to plug in? I have one heater over there in that corner. And it's not plugged in, but the cord is out. And you know how it has that freaking tag that I usually kind of rip apart because I hate it hanging by the cord. Yeah, I didn't do it for this one, so she was playing with that. Like a bumble ball thing. They got all sorts of automatic jumping toys. It doesn't annoy Blue. He plays with all of them. Looks back, thank you. Any travel plans? Not this year, no. Just staying put. Monica, thank you so much. Blessings to everyone from Italy. Just from Italy? We don't count? You're very gifted, and I think your cats may be too. Oh, thank you. I know you want to come in here, but it's not time yet. At the end, he left. He's like, okay, Blue. Oh, come on, waiting. What are you waiting for? Where's your accent from? Romania. Which is your most favorite country you visited so far? I haven't been places. I've been just to my home country, which is Romania. I've been here. I've been in South America a couple of times. Still owing a visit to Canada. It's been on my bucket list for years. My dog has cancer and a bad infected tumor. Ooh, sorry to hear. Oscar had cancer for a couple of years before he passed, but that didn't get him down. That stubborn boy is like, nope. Gonna drag this with me, but I'm not gonna let it take me down. Come to Canada. Oh, I will visit at some point. I'm probably gonna take my van up there, do a little tour of some places I want to go see. My dog is an Aries. Yeah. Blue says hi. Blue keeps on wanting to say hi. Blue keeps on wanting to get back in this room. Newfoundland. Amazing. Yeah, there's definitely some places I want to go see. So I haven't been in too many parts of the world yet. And I'll get a glimpse of stuff, I'm sure, at some point. Which state do you like to visit in India? I haven't been to India, so I don't know. Where they have friendly monkeys, that's where I'll go. I don't want not friendly monkeys chasing me around. What's your moon sign? Capricorn. Canadians are fighting over which coast is better. Ever felt like you're born in the wrong country? No. I think if we're supposed to be somewhere else, we'll end up there. As far as being born, I think we're born exactly where we're supposed to. But like a feeling of not belonging, who the hell knows? Just the wrong time, Jessica, that's right. No, not the wrong time, because I'm sure we've been... I always, as I grew up throughout my life, I always thought that, you know, maybe in the 1920s, I don't know why I have that kind of a, like, outlook of, I would have liked to be there. But I think we were. I think most of us were. A couple of times. The wrong time. Friendly monkeys, is there such a thing? My boy in South Peru was very friendly. He was so friendly that he didn't want to let me go. Hard to travel when we have our fur babies. Exactly. Because, yeah, I could go pretty much anywhere, but, and it's okay. I don't mind having them, keeping me restricted. I'm holding myself, you know, for when I retire, I'll go see the world. How did you choose Peru? I think Peru chose me. I'm also a monkey. Come to Greece. Oh, I have to. I really, really have to. I think next time I go to Romania, I'll go a little bit around too. So Greece might be one of the places, which might be next year, but I don't know yet. I don't have plans yet for next year's travels. But, you know, gotta see a lot of places, for sure. Sicily, meet you here. Are you live every Friday? I try to be. I try to be. There's times in which I'm not, but those are usually the times in which you'll see the reading starting at this point. Have you been to Texas? I've been to all of the states in the continental America. I haven't been to Alaska. I haven't been to Hawaii. Mountain or beach. If you give me a combination of those two, I would be the happiest. A little bit of beach by the mountains. Fabiola, thank you. I'm right here. That's my job, to calm you guys down. Calm the fuck down. That's Vancouver. I know there's a couple of places in Canada that has that, and not only in Canada, of course, but where did you travel to in Nevada? Well wishes from her. Well, I drove a truck, so I've been through Reno a couple of times. That was that when we got to Reno and having to pass through to California. That was the worst nightmare for truckers, especially if it was winter outside. It's Truckee is the worst for truckers. I think that's why they called it Truckee. Savannah, Georgia is my favorite place. Bum, 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 bum. Have I been through? I know Savannah because I've looked it up for some reason. I know I've been in the area. I'm not sure if I've been through Savannah, though. Truckee is scary. Truckee is scary as fuck. Gotta love I-80. I-80, yeah. It was my favorite route, though. Up until from Illinois all the way to maybe Utah, where it's split at Salt Lake, and then yeah, and then taking another route for California. It's a big, beautiful country. It has its beautiful places for sure. It has all sorts of places that are interesting and beautiful and weird. Some of the places, the energies I felt out there sometimes, I was like, oh my god, what's going on here? And I'm sure the whole world is filled with that, but this is a big country for sure. Aw, Robin Williams, you said it right. Symbolic reasons from time to time, maybe I'll try. May I ask you again, who is your favorite actor from India? I don't know actors from India. Karen, I'm married, so yes, to answer your question. Traveling with my dad. Do you have tattoos? 2. I drove cross country recently. Oh, nice. Monterey Bay. What? See, I haven't seen you in ages either. Good to see you again. What tattoo? Oh, I have a wolf. I never know. Oh yeah, here. I think it's opposite of, yeah. I have a wolf right here, a lion right here. Both of them are surrounded by all sorts of elements. The wolf, nature elements, leaves, flowers, all sorts of things. And the lion, geometric stuff. For both of them, I kind of created a vision, and then I gave it to the person and I said, put it on there, and they did. For the lion, they almost didn't do it. I'm like, they're like, in order for me to catch like details properly, it has to be pretty big. I didn't have enough juice on me or something, and I'm like, just make it a little smaller, see if you can do it, and they did it. Ah, Cat Mama Tarot, that's super cool. It's cute when your cats walk on your cards while you're doing the readings. It's cute, yeah. Not when they lay on them and I can't tell where I'm at anymore. Your weekly readings of each zodiac are love or general. General love. I am of the belief that love should be in everything. So, including in anything you do. So that's why my readings are called love readings, not because I'm talking about romantic situations strictly. So, general love. We got a lot of Libras in the house. Apparently. Lots of birthdays coming up. We love you so much in our family. Thanks for this. Weeks, it helped. You're welcome. Manzi, that's my belief. I unfortunately also see the reality that it's not in everything. It should be, but it's not. But yeah, I think love should be included in everything we do. Unfortunately, most of the times we forget that. All tarot readers are slowly coming out on lives these days. It's because you get so caught up sometimes. For me personally, I can speak to why I'm doing it more. You get so caught up usually in just putting out content, and then losing that touch with, hold on, people are actually at the other end of the screen. So it's like I just want to feel that interaction. That whole realization of, hold on, there's people out there, let me talk to them. Has the reading been done yet? Not yet. Do you take your cats to be groomed? And if yes, what do you do to prep them? I want to take my cat, but scared. Don't want to stress him. 1-year-old. The only one that gets grooming is Felix, because he's the only one that gets those chunky, nasty knots on his belly. And no matter how much I brush him, he's still gonna, it's just his fur. It's gonna get tangled up. I anticipate that Cosmo is gonna be one to be groomed as well, because she already has like 2 little knots similar to how Felix gets them, so they have to be taken. Felix is, I have taken him first 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I've taken him to a groomer's. He was fine though. It depends on the cat too. He's very gentle, he's not, wiggly. It's harder to, as you know, if you have cats, to just put them in a crate. And then by the time they're there, they calm down. I've opted over the last 3 years or so to have a mobile groomer come to the house in the driveway. That way it's easier. He's kind of home. But I do think they have services where they do it at home so that they're more comfortable. So if you can find that, I think that might be helpful. Anything other than that, just talk to them. Tell them what's going on. They do understand us. Just tell them, hey, it's just a little haircut. You're gonna be okay. They still might get agitated, but it helps, I think. Aditi, thank you. Hello from Brazil. Mine does too. Knots under arms and under tail. Stressed how they will treat him. That's the thing, you never know. suspect my animals are treated fine. We can't worry about, oh my god, they're gonna abuse them and they're gonna, you know, yeah, there are unfortunately those places, but you just gotta trust sometimes and, you know, do a little research. I try to bathe them myself. Bad idea. If you don't teach them, since they're like little kittens, yeah, I wouldn't touch any of the 3 grown ones. Trying to, well, cutting their nails, sometimes I try and sometimes I succeed, but for one cat it takes me quite a long time because they're not necessarily used to it. But the little one, Cosmo, she lets me handle her because she came with ringworm. She gave it to all of us. Her treatment, because she was so young, was shampooing her and washing her every day. So she's gotten used to that from me. So she lets me. The other ones, good luck with that. Good morning from Alaska. Got my coffee. What's the temperature out there right now? What's the temperature in Alaska? Mats can get wet before cutting them out. Can be worse. My old neighbor's cat, he used to join her in the shower. Yeah, it's how you kind of teach them. And of course, I don't think it's set in stone. Like with these guys, if I were to really start, even with Felix, getting him used to slowly but surely, you know, taking a bath here or there, I'm sure he'll be okay with that eventually. But I don't want to do that. Too lazy for that shit. Either you know or you don't. And with her, with Cosmo, I didn't have a choice. I had to wash her every day. So it's how you get them used to all sorts of things. Like my cats can't stand going on a car ride with me. But I've seen plenty of truckers back in the day with cats in their trucks. So I'm sure if I get them used to my car, they'll be just fine in there. .45 and misty. A little chilly. Yvonne, Maine Coons are portrayed as being very sensitive and very prone to pretty much every cat problem in the world. And I'm not saying that they couldn't be, but at the same time, it's like, come on. You know, their teeth are falling out, their heart murmurs, there are all sorts of things wrong with them. It's like, okay, but like, you know, let's not freak out about every little thing about them. Are they territorial? Kai is. But Kai has a lot of issues. I just know about hair. Judy, good one. From what I understand, do you only have pets at home? Yes. Is this still live? I didn't even start the reading, so yes, this is still live. How do you feel about keeping reptiles? Well, you touched a very soft spot there. Scary soft spot. Yeah, reptiles, I respect them from the distance. Yeah, but I don't think I would take under my care a reptile. Dogs, cats, and parrots. Leo's Den, long time no see. We're good. We're good. When will the live end? When will the live begin? It hasn't even begun. I know someone with a Savannah cat. Oh, nice, Robin. How is that? Having a Savannah cat. Dogs, cows, and elephants. Aw. Did you do the readings yet? No. Reptiles don't need grooming. Well, sometimes they do, but they take care of that shit on their own. Ali's hair is catching energy at the moment. Yeah, I'm not yet there. My hair is not allowing it yet. Go, go, mogo. When I want to. Mine do. Did you say your birthday was today? No. Mine was in August. My mom's was last Tuesday. Do you live alone? Nope. Me and all of my 5 animals and my spouse. Judy, when you make yourself laugh, yeah, you need more sleep or more coffee. One of the two. Snakes are a big no for me, and anything that dwells the ocean have PTSD from working on a lobster boat and hauling up traps from 200 plus feet down. Oh, wow. We should not be a part of their world. I agree with you there. I love the ocean just to watch. I wouldn't go in their home there. Not even invited by any of them. Like, I'm good here. Thank you. Thank you. You have a nice home. I can see it from here. Fuck no. There's so many things in there that we have no fucking clue. And, you know, I'm okay with not knowing sometimes. You're married? Yes. He loves to be loved on. Interesting. No snakes in Alaska, not at those temperatures. Everyone is mentioning accent and I can't even hear it. It's there, it's there. It's there. Here for my dose of what the fuck. Libra stellium. Ooh. Have you ever been to New York? Yes. Where are you? I'm home. Maybe I can't hear it because I'm also not from US. Yeah. People from the US can hear it. Not all the time. I have to speak a little more for them to pick up on it. How about Dallas? What the fuck? Yes. I've been to Dallas. Do I have my hummingbird back? I have a hummingbird. I think they're about to leave. I think they're... maybe they left already. There's a little one. I think it's a baby-ish. It's looking a little like it's getting its groove or something. And it's very tiny and a little round. I think he digs my juice. But I've seen him around the last couple of days. And now I'm seeing less and less of them. I think they're getting ready to leave. You should come to Michigan. Why? Same shit. Illinois, Michigan, same shit. There's just lines that separate us. Did you see the documentary about the lady who rescues hummingbird? Very badass. No, I didn't. I should see that. I should look into that. It sucks. It sucks or it doesn't suck. Or both at the same time. It sucks just as much as it doesn't suck. A life-changing documentary. I'll look into that for sure. Upper Peninsula is beautiful. Lake Superior. I've never been there, but yeah, I've heard. Well, I drove around, but I haven't been to, you know, vacation there. Are you Leo? I am Leo, hear me roar. Roar. Take time for you when you can. I know. Now if you just say go Bears. Oh man. How's the squirrels? They're here. They're here. Digging holes. The birds this time of year so far to go, but so resilient. Yeah, I think they had, I think they have an annual thing in Chicago at least about helping them migrate. Still, it helps, I think, but they're still banging on those windows through those tall buildings when it's time to migrate. Oh, Ireland. Really? No hummingbirds there? Well, nothing similar at least? No, they wouldn't travel so far though. Let me... I know. We have them here in Illinois, just like you did. And also, I had a very interesting and really nice experience when I was in Chicago. Was it last week? I think last week I stopped by to see some friends. And we had a little bit of a chanupa ceremony, for those who know what that is. And the minute I picked up the pipe, a hummingbird came in right in front of me over some flowers. And that was the second time in almost 20 years that I've seen a hummingbird in Chicago. I don't see them in Chicago much. I see them around here in the suburbs, but not in the city. Then after a beautiful sun, but very cold. Have you ever tried the THC gummies? I might have. I don't do good with stuff like that. It has to be something very small and very nicely put together for me. I don't do well. A monkey came on my window last month. I live in Chicago and saw one last week. Oh, cool. I only saw one a few years back, and then this one. We do have in Ireland hummingbird hawk moth, which can be mistaken for an actual hummingbird. Google. Hold on. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that, but yeah, no, it's not. What are you going to be for Halloween? No idea. Pam, I'll keep that in mind. Yesterday I took my hummingbird feeders down here from Massachusetts. It was sad, but I haven't seen any in the past 2 weeks, so I figured that they moved on to migrate for the winter. I think they started to here too. I do have that one with the camera that kind of says, hey, you've had 2 or 3 hummingbirds or whatever for the day. And I haven't seen any notifications lately. And I used to see them too a lot. With my bare eyes from that angle, but I don't. Just a little. And I don't know if that's a baby, or hopefully it's not one that's left behind or something, because I'm like, I don't know. Cats eat birds. Yes. I know. Never saw a hummingbird in Chicago area ever. It took me quite a few years to see one. I think after maybe 13 or 14 years of living there, I saw one. And then the one I saw just last week. So they're a very rare sight. If you have like a bunch of flowers or something to attract them, they might show up, but talk in Romanian. You talk in Romanian. What do you want me to say? I planted a honeysuckle bush, and I'm convinced that bush is a hummingbird's crack. so many come. It could be. They get high on that. One just came and left your feeder. Those are not hummingbirds. Those are sparrows. Or finches, or... Yeah, I love honeysuckle too. Female hummingbirds are the last to migrate, so maybe I was small because female hummingbirds are smaller than males. I do... This one was weird, though. As I said, I have that... This one was weird in the sense of... I've had hummingbirds come here all summer long, in and out and in and out. I already started recognizing a few of them, but this one showed up over the last couple of weeks. It was smaller than all of the other ones, and I've seen small ones where they were really tiny babies, and you know, they went to the feeder all summer long, but this one was a little round, and it looked like on the feeder there's those parts that they can, you know, land on, but then there's a like a flat part on the feeder right by where the actual outing is for them to put their beak on there. And it was kind of laying down on the flat part right where it was feeding from, and then feeding, and then flying a little bit, and then kind of laying down. So it was a little odd. It reminded me of a baby that's trying to, you know. But I keep on seeing it, and I saw it on this one too. Which this one is a little different. It looks like it's lazy. It looks like it's one of those I came to eat, and now I'm eating, and now I'm lazing around a little bit, and then I'm looking around, and now I'm eating a little more, and now let me fly. But no, it was a weird one. I haven't seen it yesterday, I think. I gotta check the feeder camera. Does Ali look mirror image to everybody? I think YouTube does it mirror image, where in the videos you would see the actual setting of this room, in live you would see me mirror. Do you do your readings by horoscope signs? I'm new to this channel. Yes, the Friday ones, go through all of them, and then you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. Allison, who pissed you off? Are people getting antsy about me starting? Because if they do, you know my answer to that. Are you doing an end of September reading? You mean October? Yeah, this weekend. You can't rush the genius. Yes, you can, but you can't. What are the big three? Who's bitching about shit? Stop bitching about shit. I'm not doing shit. If you're bitching about me starting. Any crazy dreams lately? I can't tell what dream I had last night, because it's gonna make people crazy. But I swear to God, if it happens. But I can't tell. Don't. No, I'm not gonna. I mean, it was a crazy dream, and I don't remember most of it, but I do remember one part of it. No, I can't tell. I can't tell because it's gonna go like, you know, people predicting all sorts of shit, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. I had a dream about whales. Oh, that's so nice. Aw, Ella's a person before she's a reader. Yeah, I'm not your bitch. This is me standing up for, I'm not your bitch. Go get your own readings. Now I'm more curious. I know you're curious, and I know that's gonna get you even more curious when I say, like, I can't tell what it was about somebody passing away. But I'm not telling you anything. Now you can go and assume anything you want. I'm not gonna. No. Your favorite zodiac sign? All of them. Because we're all a shit show. I had a dream about Kristen McNichol. She kept trying to run my life. Do you think people think you're intense and intellectual? What the hell is going on here? What started here? Why you wear always black ring? I never wear a black ring. This is green. Daniela Shiel. That needs to be a shirt. We're all a shit show. Okay, did we calm down? I felt the chat going up a little bit. And I will not start a reading when the chat is up. Yes, Raji. Moldavite. Is your favorite color green? Yes. Color of the heart. Does your family watch your readings? Well, the only one that would watch would be my mom. Where did you grow up? In Romania. Okay, we're calming down. Good. When did you move to the US? Almost 20 years ago. Are you an Aquarius? I'm an Aquarius, Sun and Rising. I'm a Leo, so we're mirror signs. That's why we may seem similar in many ways. Asheville, Ohio. Why does that sound familiar? Asheville, Asheville, Asheville. Is that off of 80 somewhere? That's Kai. 20 years is a whole person, exactly. Have you ever played with runes? No. How do you feel about Moldavite? I'm scared to touch it. Well, I've been wearing it for years now on my finger. So it's interesting. Erica, thank you so much. Or Eric, or Erica. I don't know. A whole human. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 19. I think I've lived here more than I've lived in Romania at this point. Yeah. I think I'm at that middle line, or I'm there. Did you have any issues when you started wearing the Moldavite? Are you guys scared of Moldavite, that it's going to ruin your lives? It's just going to clean up some stuff that you don't need. And sometimes it will look. No, Palak, I'm not starting right now. I'm in the middle of talking. Sometimes it will look like... I'm not scared. Like the cleanup is extreme, but it's needed. Just got my first Moldavite this week. Cool. Glowbot, thank you. Thank you so much. Do you use crystals? I do. I mean, I have them all over with me. So I do, but I don't use them as, you know, my day-to-day routine of stuff. I just have them here, available. Tell me more about Moldavite. I think it's a pretty powerful crystal. I don't make jewelries much of crystals, but sometimes I do. And this would be one that I really liked to have here. I don't know much about it. I just know that it's supposed to kind of keep you straight. with shit. It's a pretty powerful stone, I think, yeah, Aaron. How do you wear it, or do you just carry it with you? You can carry it with you. You don't have to wear it. I chose to make a ring out of it. I like rose quartz. I love rose quartz. It's just such a gentle heart frequency to it. Your favorite vacation? Laying on the beach all day, not doing shit. And if possible, a pool next to the ocean, so that I have the view of the ocean and I use the pool, because I don't mind. But, you know, the lounger, pina coladas, pool, view of ocean, and that's it. That's my ideal vacation. Not doing shit. I have a bracelet for each of 12 zodiac signs on one bracelet. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Have you ever done dowsing with the pendulum? I would love to hear your thoughts. Dowsing, was that the one in which I have, actually. That's how I got Felix into my life. Because when Felix caught my eye, there was his brother too. And then I was kind of regretful that I didn't take both, but how heavy is that bracelet? Were you always intuitive, or was it learned? I was always intuitive. I just didn't know that I was necessarily. I thought everybody was the same as me, until I realized that not everybody is. But I think we're all intuitive. It's a matter of, you know, connecting to that part of us. What did you eat today? Breakfast. I agree, beach, relaxing, and a beer, then a dip in a clean pool. Happy birthday to Ellie's mom. Oh, thank you, Karen. Are joints legal where you are? If you don't call them that, they are. Are you tired? Are you tired? I heard cat commotion. Is your place in Romania where you lived some kind of magical? No. Just a regular place. I'm highly intuitive, but reading tarot confuses me. Alright, now that the chat is calm, we can get this started. I felt the hype. And then my energy hyped, and I'm like, oh, no fucking way I'm doing readings now. But then it cooled down. So we're good to go. I think. Now the cats are hyped. Well, not Felix. Felix is just in his own little world. Romania intrigues me. I would love to hear the culture and folklore. It's very, very old history and folklore, and it's fascinating. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from there. I think a lot of European countries have a lot of interesting backgrounds and histories. The chat is the first test. The readings are the main exams. I'm not very good at exams. Damn commercials keep cutting. It's like TV. Blue, may I assist you with anything? May I help you? Why is everybody unsettled here now? I just calmed these guys down. Man. Okay, we're good to go. Why is this off? Oh, because I was looking at... I almost was amazed by a huge butterfly, which turned out to be a leaf. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's the ancestral blood that runs through our veins. That's magical. Yeah, and that goes for all of us. But yeah. Cosmo, did you get yourself into trouble out there? Why are you running to Mama?
Baby girl, what's going on?
Oh man, I hate that she's got her eyes goo, and I have to clean that every morning. And I did ask the doctor, and he said it's normal eye discharge. And I'm like, then why is it so nasty on her? Probably because she's white. My conclusion to it. But she needs cleanup on her face every morning. Jamie, I don't think so. I don't think so. She's sensitive. Oh, Mira, thank you. I have an all-white-born, deaf, and mostly blind Great Dane. She's a trip. Very healing, she looks like Shadow Fox from the Lord of the Rings, and I communicate like Gandalf. Oh my god. That's so funny. I gotta rewatch that. I've seen that first and last time, like all together, all the series in 2009, and I was like a little kid that was taken to this fantasy land, and I'm like, oh my god. A little brutal for me at times, but anyways. Gandalf and Shadowfax. I could use a rewatch. I know. We gotta do a rewatch party. Everybody rewatches or watches if they didn't see it. Lord of the Rings. But we gotta see The Hobbit too. We gotta see all of it. Fuck. Okay. We're taking next weekend. Because, you know, in case you have plans this weekend, we're taking next weekend. And we're all watching that, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah. Extended editions. Okay. We'll try that. We do need a weekend for that. Yeah. We even have homework before the exam. Yeah, everybody, homework. It's very spiritual and very healing. Go watch Lord of the Ring next weekend. Extended editions. And then The Hobbit. Tolkien up a storm. Oh, man. Yeah. Manzi, I know, with the extended, and that's what I said. I think we'll need more. Well, we have to take an extended weekend. Hold on, what's... Oh, fuck, we don't have any holidays much coming. It will just take Friday after the live here. We'll take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it should be good. Extended is 9 hours now. Yes. For one? For one, with commentary and everything. No. Anyways. Yeah, that's what we're doing next weekend. Okay? It's a self-care routine. Okay. Something else instead of Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter. We're not letting you off the hook. We're all going in Fantasyland next weekend. One way or another. Narnia, I don't care. Something. What sign is the most narcissistic? We're all narcissistics. We all carry that in us. So. Okay. Do Harry Potter instead. It's okay. We'll allow you. I love Harry Potter. Okay. Harry Potter. For those that do not prefer Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Narnia, or repeat, whatever you want to. That's going to take longer. Yeah. Longer series. Never Ending Story. Fuck, I forgot about the old ones. The oldies but goldies. Okay. What Jamie said too. If we have time to squeeze them in. Okay. Mary Poppins. That's really oldie but goldie. Poppy. That's so fucking funny. I watched that when I think it came out in the year that I was born. The Never Ending Story, if I'm not mistaken, but I watched that as a kid. I can't, dude, as well intended as these things are for kids, they're not, you know, what do you think stuck with me out of all of that before except for the flying dog? What do you think stayed with me in there as a kid? Traumatic as fuck. The horse. Exactly. Exactly. No, not the beast. Not even that. The fucking horse dies. Sorry for those that haven't seen it, but you should have seen it by now. No, I don't care. Poppy, go watch it. Yes. Alice in Wonderland, that's my, yeah, that's how we are starting this. Luck Dragon. Okay, Falcor was a flying dog to me as a kid. I know, horsey. Must have blocked out the horse. No, you don't block out the horse, not as a kid. That's the thing that stays with you. Trevor. Artax. Oh my god, that's such an old one. He looks like a puppy head on a dragon body. I know, it's so cute. Matrix. Okay, that now we're going in different directions. Never walked on wet mud because of that scene. I know. Artax. Some people are brilliant. You're forgetting the traumas from movies. My 7-year-old wants to watch Never Ending Story. I will step out of the room for the horse. Oh my god. We're kind of cruel though. So we would let the kid go through that trauma. And we know the trauma. But what can we do? We can't disrupt, you know, it's part of the story. Fuck. I'm going to be watching The Princess Bride on repeat for 48 hours. Then there was that wolf. What wolf? The scary wolf too. I think I know the wolf. Hold on, let me Google. Hold on, I think it popped in my head. Hold on, let me see it. Yep. That's exactly what I saw in my head when you mentioned that. Yep. Doesn't the horse come back? That's how your never-ending story went? Yours came back? Yeah, we can say that. We can say the horse comes back. A fucking wolf, man. The nothing, yes. How do you show that to a kid? Did you do the readings? No, we're on the never-ending story now. Now you got me started. I thought at the end. I don't think the horse comes back. When the little ones were little. What sign are we on? We're on the sign of never-ending story. The oracle in him. Sphinx. I said I was afraid it wouldn't end. It doesn't end. That's what it's called, the never-ending story. The labyrinth. I will not get into Old Yeller because I haven't seen it, but I know what it's about, and I will never watch that. Maybe I will, but I will not. The turtle sneezing. Stranger Things. Cosmo here started with Scorpio. No. They're not going to trick me just because Cosmo's here. All these things I didn't want to remember. See? See? How we kind of... We get traumatized and then we don't want to think of them. We bury those memories, but they stay with us. And then, you know, and then we get to grow up, play with cards to bring it all out to the surface. AT traumatized me. Oh my God, stop it. Oh, I mentioned it in readings before. I don't think I was referring to the actual never-ending story. I think I was referring to an actual story that seems to continue or perpetuate or... Oh God. Red Riding Hood. Bambi and Dumbo made me an empath. Aww. Aww. Oh my God. And I kind of want to cry now. Bambi, really? Come on. Return to Oz. Cujo. No. No, I know of these. I know what you guys are making me watch. I'm the kind that will watch anything. And I have tolerance for anything that you can show me. Do not show me movies, series, documentaries, anything in which animals die. Flying monkeys in The Wizard of Oz gave me nightmares. Well, yeah, they're scary as fuck. Never watch Old Yeller. No, I will not. I refuse. Oh, the Fox and the Hound. Come on, man. Now I gotta do a Disney weekend too, or, you know, like a really oldies but goldies. The Good Place. That sounds familiar. I don't know. Oh my god, you guys are killing me here. I'm not gonna work, you know that, right? I have to bring up videos for you guys. You're gonna see me binge watching shit all weekend. We're gonna have me watching stuff. Lion King, oh my god. Do you decorate your house for Halloween? Yes, outside more than inside. I don't have Disney subscriptions. I don't have subscriptions to shit. I know, Poppy. They did that on purpose. You're not working this weekend. No, I'm not. Look what happened here. I was supposed to work. I was supposed to do October readings. You're not getting shit. No. You're getting me watching all sorts of shit on TV. I think I'm starting with the never-ending story so that the weekend never ends. You don't stream? No. Well, no, I do have, through my phone, I have Netflix. And I have Prime, but that's it. I don't go places, other places than that. The Adventures of Tintin. Why does that sound familiar? Hold on. You guys are killing me. Oh, yeah. Allison, may I help you? You're disrupting us. You want to do a reading? You're supposed to do a reading? I'm not doing readings anymore. The Labyrinth. Hold on. It's one? What one? Oh my god, it's been almost 2 hours, huh? Let's make it to 2 hours and then I'll do the reading so that this is the longest life ever. But that's what you're doing. Hold on, I got Little Mermaid. Ooh. Hold on, I gotta look something up. Rapunzel. Secret. Why don't I know this one? The Secret of Nim. Why, how did I miss this one? I'm intrigued. No, you didn't miss it. We didn't even start the reading. This is going to be the longest live in the history of lives. Because you set me off onto cartoon and Fantasyland. Disney movies weren't really for kids. No, they weren't. They fucked with adult brains too, let alone little kids. Monty Python. So now, how is The Secret of Nymph relevant to you? It's not. I haven't seen it. I have to see it in order to make it relevant to me. It's a cartoon. Allison needs lunch. Well, Allison, go eat lunch. Take a break. I don't know. Rodri, really? I might as well watch the Titanic. Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know what? Which one got to me when I was a little kid? And I cried and cried and cried? Charlie. What? Which one is that? Charlie the dog. Is that All Dogs Go to Heaven? Is it? Is it? Who the fuck watches that as a kid? Oh, Casper. Hold on. You started this. You're not getting readings today. Yeah, all dogs go to heaven. No readings today. I don't think so. I don't think so. Without Disney, many will save money on therapists. Yeah, all dogs go to heaven. Casper. Oh, well, Casper was nice. Are you really not doing readings? No, I am. I am. But since since we're at almost 2 hours in, we might as well. No, I will. I will. Missing your reading? A lot of you are. Those are fairies. Yeah. You know what I never vibed with? And it's very interesting that there's a weird energy to that for me. Peter Pan. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. Have you seen Hook with Robin Williams? There's something about Peter Pan, and it's not the story and oh my god we can twist it and make it into no. There's some energy that's off for me when it comes to that. Even as a little kid, I was like, You don't want to grow up in most of the stuff. You must clarify Friday readings. Oh, Land Before Time. Man, that was so cute. Peter Pan is creepy, right? There was, again, okay, the storyline, let's say, okay, it fitted that trend of whatever the fuck they were trying to, but there was an energy, there was an undertone to it that I just, as a kid, watching that, and then growing up, it hasn't changed. Like, I'm not feeling it. There's something odd about it. She's doing Energy Weekend. Yes, I am. Land Before Time. Oh, that was so cute. What is she on? JM, I'm on, oh, Beethoven. I'm on Talking Crap. Talking about traumatic Narnia. Anti-pirate agenda. Once Upon a Time. Hold on, that sounds familiar. Okay, last one that I'm Googling, and then we're doing this. I just exhausted myself and now for 2 hours, and now it's... Oh, that was a series. I did see it, I think. Looks familiar. Yes. I thought I missed. We haven't even got past the talking stage. No, JM, they just got me started with talking about... Initially, we made a plan for next weekend. Everybody takes off and watches Lord of the Rings. And then there were those that said, I don't really like Lord of the Rings. Understandable. Okay, then watch Harry Potter. Then we started fucking untangling all of the everything that even from our childhoods we used to watch, and how most of those things actually traumatize us. Like The Never-Ending Story and, you know, a lot of things. So we talked about a lot of shit. The Secret of NIMH. I will. That's my next one. The Jungle Book. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. "101 Dalmatians." Oh. It is cute. Alice in Wonderland. I'll tell you what, after I do the videos, if I get to them this weekend, I'm not making any promises now because you guys started me on this, but I'll try to do the October readings. But after that, I will watch Alice in Wonderland. I have to rewatch that. And The Secret of Nim. Lion King, I kept on seeing it because that's one of my favorites. Allison is hungry, probably hangry. She should get a snack. So, Pippi. Oh my god, I know that. I've seen that. Pan's Labyrinth. Did I see Pan's Labyrinth? I think I did, though. Okay, I said it was the last Google, but I lied, and now this is the last. I don't think I did. I think I was supposed to see it, and I never did. Okay, that too. Guys, I'm not doing readings. Do not expect readings for October, because I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm fried. Goodbye. PP. Hold on. One last. I know, I lied. I'm a liar. P. Oh, I've seen this one. Pippi Longstocking. I've seen this one. Okay, we're done. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. Are you happy now? I'm exhausted by fucking traumatic childhood movies, and I have to take a nap after this. Or watch something. Anyways. Do Virgo first. Now you're all gonna be like, do my sign first, do mine, because I'm exhausted. And you know I won't last till the end, but I will, because, you know, I do that. But with breaks. This is gonna be the longest live ever. Wow. Almost 2 hours intro. You fucked it up at some point when you started fucking with the energy in the chat, and then the energy got all riled up, and then I took it down, and then I was ready to start, and then you started talking about the shit like that. Okay, anyways. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It will be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, a fucking weekend movie thing, I don't know. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, on the comment section, in the comment section, on the play bar. After the live is done, give me about 10 to 20 minutes. You'll see them popping in. Roles can be reversed. I was really going to promise you guys October readings for this weekend, but I don't have that promise with me anymore. You distracted me. Now, it's your guys' fault. No, my Cappy Moon is not going to let it. It's going to be, no, first work and then fun. Oh, shut up, Cappy Moon. Capricorn. Did I say that? Did I say Capricorn? Because if not, that was definitely a hint. Anyways, on your side, you get the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords. You got nice energies here. You too want to have a nice weekend. Apparently. No, you're rested, you're doing good, and then you just kind of... You seem to be doing whatever the hell you feel you're in the mood for. So you got nice energies, but there's energy of doing, so you're definitely engaged in something, but it feels like something good, something that draws you in. Anyways, the energy attached to you, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. This energy is more... Like, your energy seems to be more engaging. Their energy seems to be more introvert, more inward at this moment in time. They're almost looking analytical, like maybe they're learning something or studying for something, or where your energy is more outward. Okay. For the connection, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Lovers. You might not be that great of a match for this weekend, at least, because just based off of the fact that you're more extrovert at this time and they're more introvert. I don't think that's a general idea for this dynamic. I think generally you kind of find yourself on the same page. Not right now. So it might create conflict, so watch it for that energy. Either you accept that, hey, I'm in the mood of doing stuff, and if they don't want to, they don't want to right now, you know? Like, don't create conflict here just because you're up and they're down at this moment in time, or the other way around. Because it seems to be passing. It's not, you know, it's just for now that you're not quite on the same page energetically. So don't make a fuss out of it if you can. Whew. From the universe, you get the Devil, the Temperance, the Moon. You've been dealing with something for a minute. So this energy right here that you're experiencing right now, for you personally, feels like a little bit of a breath of fresh air or something. Because it feels like you've been dealing with deep shit for a minute. So this is like, okay, and now I have the weekend and I'm off and I want to do this and then... Okay, well that's not good. Because you got the excitement of coming out for air for a little bit. And this is your opportunity, so I don't know if you would be upset if you dealt with an energy that's also inward at this moment in time, and this is your chance to do something, to go out, and then you meet this energy that's like, oh, I'm not in the mood. Yeah. I don't know. But it seems like you're coming from a little bit of a pressing time and you're finally out in the open for a little bit, and this energy might not join you. Just go out by yourself. Do something nice for you, you know. Or stay in and watch freaking Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. I don't know, never ending story. What up? Anyways, moving on to Taurus. Hold on. Too many. Alrighty, let's see, Taurus. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, over here, you're almost showing me, I don't want to connect to whoever. Like, there's someone that's very important here for you, but you're giving me a sense of, I just don't want to connect with them. Like, it's intentional. You choose to not be connected to someone here that you truly care about. So either you're upset or stubborn, or I don't know where you're at with it. It's like, I just don't want to. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Well, they're a little bit of a mess. Maybe that's why you don't want to. You're probably like, look at them. They're a shit show. So, no, thank you. But they're trying to figure it out so that they're not a shit show. So that I feel like they're lacking a lot of clarity over who the hell knows what. But it's creating a little bit of a chaotic energy to be around them for sure. So I can't really blame you right now for not wanting to. For the connection, the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles. However, energetically, there seems to be quite a nice connection here. You know, in the physical, not so much. I don't know what they're dealing with, but some sort of crap. And you're like, well, for as long as they have that crap going on, I don't want to be there. Okay. Let me see what the universe has. The Four of Pentacles, the Tower, the Three of Wands. What's been going on here? Something has been going on for a minute where I see someone, they keep on attracting bullshit, you know, kind of energy, nasty types of energies. And I assume it's this energy. Whoever this is that's dealing with some crap, it's not on purpose, but at the same time, they're creating that. They keep on attracting nasty shit. Because I see them constantly being in this energy of upset, disappointed, like, look at that. Oh, what's going to happen now? Oh, the shit show is happening and it's mine and it's, you know. So I see them creating that for them without realizing that they are. So it's not that great of an energy. It's low vibration and it keeps them there, whoever this is. And they've been there for a minute. Okay. Until they get up from this vibration, you're probably gonna keep your distance a little bit. Whether that's physical distance or not, I don't really care. It's about the energetical one. But that's it. Moving on to Virgo. How do we stop attracting bullshit? As within, so without. So there's something bullshitty going on within you that you keep on attracting that. So you need to go to the source. You need to see what within you is attracting that type of an energy. That's how you deal with what energy within you is attracting what's going on outside of you. Earth signs, you're kind of rough today. On your side, you get the Tower, the Moon, the King of Wands. Something is crashing for you personally when it comes to, oh man, this almost looks like, you know, when you put someone up on a pedestal, their pedestal is crashing. The one you put them up on, it's crashing. It's like, oh, they're not up there anymore. I wonder why. You're the one that created the pedestal to put them on. You're the one that's tearing that shit down. That's not a bad thing. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman. I mean, this would normally look like an energy of, you know, they're just doing them. They're just taking care of themselves. They're just focusing on themselves there. Well, with the Devil energy there, it looks to be quite selfish, or at least perceived as being selfish. This energy of, they're just doing them. They only give a shit about them, you know. That's how they would be perceived. I can't tell if that perception is the actual truth of what's going on, though, because I'm not clarifying. I see them in this energy of standing still, taking care of themselves, and it is strictly about themselves, but I can't tell if it's selfish. At the same time, I can tell that it's perceived in that way. I don't know if that's the truth, though. For the connection, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, why am I hearing with this cut the crap? You know, like, okay, this crap needs to end right now type of a deal. And I don't know what kind of crap we're talking about, but somebody's working on cutting the bullshit, cutting the crap here. Let me see what the universe has. The Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords. Why is it coming like this? In this one, cut the crap. In this one, get your shit together. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why is this reading coming through like that? But that's exactly how I'm hearing it. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Get your shit together. but it somehow I'm seeing this reading separate, like what you're having going on is your separate thing from what they're having going on is their separate thing. But when I look at the connection and what the universe says, it includes both energies. So I can't tell what the fuck this whole situation means. Cut the crap. Get your shit together. Okay, you're very explicit, universe. Especially for a non-clarifying type of a reading. I'm assuming you're getting your shit together individually first and then maybe together. I don't know. To me, it's a funny reading, but it does ultimately include both energies in the same boat type of a thing, even though both energies are shown up very adamant about having their own separate boats. So I don't know what that means. Okay. And that's it. Moving on to fire signs. Aries. Green. Something something. Vintage. Really? What do you feel when you do readings? I feel like I'm in my own Narnia. I feel like I'm stepping in my own world of energies and all that. I'm in my own never-ending story. All right. On your side, you got the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. You got great energy here. Super open, super in touch with yourself, with your heart, super intuitive. Super nice energies. The energy attached to you, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So do they. It's a little different than yours, like from a different angle, but it's beautiful. And I get the sense that whoever this is learning more and more to just stay with it, you know, to just stay with when they find that nice energy of balance and happiness within them, to just stay there for a little while longer. For the connection, the Ten of Swords, the Devil, the Six of Cups. So I don't know what kind of dynamic we're talking about here, but I feel like something about it was a little unhealthy. And now it's looking like the unhealthy is healing. Like I almost see it like being brushed away. So maybe something happened here at some point that created a little bit of unhealthiness, and now maybe you're working on it. Maybe it's healing, because I do see it healing. I see it being brushed away. Okay. Right now I'm seeing cleaned energies on both sides. You know? Interesting. I see what the universe has. The Knight of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and that's the intention, and I feel like it's on both ends. The intention to work on something here that at some point seemed a little tough, to say the least. And the intention that I see on both energies is that of, hey, let's work on it. You know, let's try at least to make something good out of this. And I think you're succeeding. It's working out. But I like it because it's working out because it's an individual process first, and then you put that together. And I feel like the both of you got that. That, you know, in order for this to probably work out, we need to look into our own crap first. But anyways, moving on to Leo. Come on, Leo. Bring me some fire into your readings already. You got such earthy energies lately that I'm like, come on, I missed that fire. If earthy is what you need, earthy is what you'll have. So on your side, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. But see, earthy puts me to bed, which is fine. I'll probably take a nap after. But 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, very balanced, very nice. You're kind of looking like you're dealing with something that started at least crumbling down. You know, I don't see the finality of that. I don't see that, whatever that is, I don't see it crumbled down. But I see it being in the process of. So the process of crumbling down definitely started here. But you're not discouraged. You know, you're kind of working through that towards whatever's next. So you got a pretty balanced and pretty earthy energy, which is great. I just don't, you know, I miss that fire. Anyways, the energy attached to you, the Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords. Somebody's feeling like they're on the right track here. You know, this is definitely an energy that's attached to you as you go through whatever you're going through here. And they're feeling it. They're like, yep, we're doing this. Yep, we're doing good. And they also get like maybe confirmation from the universe from time to time, like signs, or, you know, to tell them, hey, you're on the right track. And that actually kind of boosts up their level of confidence and their level of participation here. So it's a nice energy, definitely by your side there, kicking with you. For the connection, the 3 of Wands, the World card, the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a cycle that's closing down. Maybe it's the crumbling part that's kind of leaning to crumble. While a new one opens up. So it could be a little bit of shedding of old energies. Maybe even in regards to work or home or all of everything that has to do with your stability. There's something that is declining as something is definitely lifting up from that though. So it doesn't necessarily feel like a loss, but it is a closing of a cycle somehow. You know? Maybe a restructuring of some sort. So yeah, maybe you do need these earthy energies. I just missed that goddamn fire, that Leo fire. It's like, ugh. Slow and steady wins the race. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, come on. Oh, there it is. From the universe for you, you get the Page of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Chariot. Oh, the universe is saying it's not time yet. It's not time to giddy up and go, you know? If you were, you would force this process. If you were to bring out that fire right now, it's there waiting to come out and play. You know, that more fiery energy to it all, that playful tone to it. It's definitely there, but the universe says, not time for it yet. Okay. Okay, universe, if you say so. Whatever. Anyways. I know there's a time and a place for all energies. And sometimes it is needed, this earthy, balanced, grounded type of an energy, especially if you're building on something that has to do with your stability. It makes sense that it's there, but just, you know, I missed that fire. Anyways, Sagittarius. Okay. On your side, you get the 4 of Wands, the Justice card, flipped out in reverse because I was reversed, but I'll take them in reverse because that's how it feels when I look at the rest of the reading. And then you got the Queen of Swords upright. You're kind of giving me a sense of clarity over a commitment, but what the clarity is that something about it is not working, and I don't see your interest in investing to try to make it work. Not at this time, at least. This is just your acknowledgement, hey, something about this isn't working out. You know, further than that, I don't know, because we're not doing that kind of reading today. But this is just you recognizing and being very clear about something about this commitment is not working out. Then, on their side, the Devil, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords. No, it's not, if it's coming through like that. No, it's not. There's something very unhealthy in the way they want to bring this together. So you're right in recognizing that something about it is off. Yes, it is. Okay. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Judgment card, the Eight of Cups. I mean, you went from a place of maybe wanting to work on this, who knows when and who knows for how long you wanted to work on this, into a place of this doesn't touch me anymore, this doesn't trigger me. And I don't feel much for it anymore. Like, you carry that love in your heart for whoever this is, because they're probably part of your soul family as a soul. But as an experience that you've dealt with, I feel like you're at the other end of it. In the sense of, it kind of played its part for you, and now you're kind of done with it. Or you're heading in the direction of being done with it. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of presenting this whole situation, because I don't know, this is not just for the weekend. This is you presenting me the book of this experience in your life. Here it was. I was interested. I was open. I wanted for this to work out for the longest time, and now I'm in the process of moving away from it. So you're kind of, you know, giving me the little story over probably a big stretch of time, but you're telling me now I'm in the period of time of moving away from this experience one way or another. Okay? Veni vidi vici, basically, for this one. But that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. Alrighty, on your side you get the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. You seem to be a little upset with yourself here, which I don't think that anger or frustration is directed in the right direction. You're kind of playing this out as if upset with yourself for not listening to yourself or for listening to your intuition. I don't know which one. You're pointing out your intuition that kind of directed you towards something that felt good, but then I see pain. So that could have played out something like, I should have listened to myself and I didn't, goddammit, so you're upset with yourself. Or, why the fuck did I listen to myself? Look, I got myself into trouble. So it's still, the conclusion to this is, you're upset with yourself. And I don't think you should be. You shouldn't be upset with anybody. You should recognize what this is bringing out for you and start healing that, you know, but not be upset. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the Death card, the Strength card. I mean, this energy is showing me cutting off from you as an energy. So it's like, okay, if you had something to do with this energy up until this point, you were connected. Now you're no longer connected because they're showing up as I no longer want to connect with your energy. Here I go. Goodbye. The thing is, they're a little cocky about it. They're a little, oh, yay. Yeah, I don't want to be here. But I don't know. Anyways, for the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit. This is for your own good. That this, whatever energy this is, was here and now is no longer here. It's almost looking like it was intentional to help you grow, to help you learn from this, and to help you grow especially. So I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here. But it does feel like it's a, to me it feels like it's a kind of a fast passing through your life as an experience. So I don't know how long this energy has been in your life for, but that was the purpose of it, to be here so that it gets you into position of growth for you personally. And that's why this energy shows up a little like, job here is done, here I go, you know, because that's kind of how they show up. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an opportunity of growth and learning from this opportunity. It feels like maybe you partnered up with somebody or wanted to. Could be in regards to work or working on a project, and it's probably wanting to teach you, hey, you should or you shouldn't sometimes partner up with certain energies. No matter how good they feel, maybe they're not good. Maybe reassess. Maybe it's teaching you to, you know, listen to your intuition. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. But I see a sense of just because something looks good doesn't mean it's good. So you need to figure that one out next time. Because this one I feel like it's, or it's in the process of being figured out. I don't know. I felt a cat stretching on my chair, and it's usually Juno that does that, but Juno's not here. So could it be Cosmo? Could be. But I don't see her. Oh my god, Felix is so melted into that. Anyways, moving on to Aquarius. I'm hearing Cosmo, but I can't. Where the hell is she? Cosmo? Oh, she's sleeping by the door there, but she's just in such a twisted position that she's so cute. I love watching them sleep when they twist like that. Anyways, on your side, you get the Death card, the Strength card, the Hermit. What's up with the air signs? You're cutting through. It's a very, very similar energy to Libra. It's very similar. It's like I didn't even shuffle the deck. And I did. You're cutting something off. But you're coming in like... You're looking like no mercy. Like I'm cutting this off, yeah. Underneath it all, you're giving me a sense of, look, I thought about it. I'm not crazy. I'm not just going to show up, you know, like heartless and cut things off left and right. I did think about it. It's very hard for me to do so. Maybe that's why you're showing up so fast and cutting. Because it is hard, apparently. But you're shutting something down. You're cutting something off. The typical style, chop, chop, done. Anyways, the energy attached to you, the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. With your energy coming through like that, they're not going to see what hit them. They're not going to see what hit them here. Okay. It might come in as a surprise or a shock for them. I don't think it is. I don't think it's one of those unexpected, like, oh my God, what's wrong with you that you're in the... I don't think ultimately that's what it is. But when I look at your energies, the way they're coming through in such contrast with one another, it might show up like, uh-oh. Anyways, for the connection, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Justice card. Someone's showing me a lot of damage. That whoever this is that's showing me this, that there's a lot of damage at play, they don't think that it can be fixed or worked on. Like too much damage. To even try to think that this can be worked on. So I don't know who that is that's saying that or thinking that. I think it's you. But anyways, let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Chariot. Yeah, I don't know, you're just not with it anymore. I think the universe is kind of pulling you in a completely different direction. So that could contribute a lot to what's going on here as well. Like, okay, I'm done here. My job here is done. I gotta go. You know? Okay. Okay. I'm done here too. Anyways, moving on to Gemini. We do cutting so well though. I think you do. I don't think you stick with it, but I think you do. Not all the time. Is it that sad reality in which the hummingbirds are really gone? I think they are. No, those are not hummingbirds, those are sparrows. Alright, Gemini, let's see. What do we got here? On your side, you get the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. It's like feeding a little puppy, you know, maybe even a sick, abandoned puppy you found, and feeding it every 2 hours or something, just to, you know, check on it and care for it. And that's I don't think you're dealing with a puppy here. I think you're dealing with a situation, but that's how your energy comes through for that situation, with a little, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, planting a little seed, seeing if it's gonna grow, because you're coming through initially with just a little bit of something, and then you wait to see, is it gonna result into something, is it gonna grow into something, is it not? And then you come back and check a couple of hours later, and then you put in a little more energy, and then see. So it's an interesting approach, because I don't know what the fuck you're dealing with here, but I see you dealing with a little caution, a little let's see where it goes, let's see how it plays out. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. This looks like a very direct energy, very, like all of a sudden, out of nowhere type of, hey, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. Like they want to do everything in one day. And then they flip. And then you don't hear from them for months. You know what I mean? And then they show up again. And then that one day that they show up, they want to catch up on all of those months that you didn't hear from them. Very flippity floppy type of an energy here. Not consistent at all. Whereas your energy, even though it moves slow forward, it's consistent, you know? It's moving forward. Then it stops at times to take breaks, but then it keeps on moving. Well, this energy keeps on back and forth and in and out. And anyways, for the connection, the Eight of Cups, the Sun, the Nine of Swords, it's very up and down. And it's not up and down because you direct it in that way. This energy does. So you let them dictate what your up and down is going to look like. Because your energy is forward. It's not up and down. Theirs is up and down. And it feels like this whole thing feels up and down for you. And I'm like, that's not your energy. You're letting them dictate how you feel. But okay. Okay, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. No, because you're feeling like, no, this is teamwork, you know, it's balanced, it's supposed to be teamwork, it's supposed to be, but is it? When I see your energy moving forward and the energy you're dealing with, so you move like that and they move like that, do you think that's teamwork? Do you think you're both kind of moving in the same direction? Because I don't see it. That's not teamwork. I know you're justifying it as that because you're showing me that, but it's teamwork. No, your energies are different here. You're showing up constantly. They're showing up once in a blue moon. Is that teamwork? Is that equal? And it creates this whole, you know, when they show up, you feel happy. When they're not there, you feel unhappy. Why? Why is your happiness attached to them and how they show up and how they don't? Because it's teamwork. No, 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 no. Don't give me that bullshit. This is not teamwork. And you know that. Come up with better excuses here. I'll tell you why. Because you choose to. And I know you're going to say, oh, you hate Gemini because you're so rough with us. No, I don't hate any one of you. I'm rough with you because I give a shit about you guys. So that's why. Anyways, moving on to water signs, Pisces. Ah, you're so cute. Ah, you're so cutie, cute. You spend too much time with Kai though, because you're starting to look like him. Oh man. Alrighty, on your side you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Let me see what you got going on here, because you're lying about something. Bloop-de-bloop. May I help you? You looking for something? You're looking for a haircut, I know that. I love it when he yawns and stretches and does that. What? Anyways, give me a second here. Okay. You've got an energy of it's a combination between wishful thinking and procrastination. You know, when you want to start something off, you're like, you're ready. You're like, okay, we're starting this. And then you keep on postponing it. But then you're kind of ready, but then you're not. But then you're like, no, I feel it. I'm doing this. And then you're trying to convince others that you're doing it, but you're not. And you know you're not. But it's like, maybe if I convince others, maybe they'll give me the encouragement to do this. Because you are sitting on the edge of an energy that looks to be brand new. So you could be planning to start something, or you could be actually starting something, but you don't feel it as such, like, oh, look at me go. So that's why it's coming through, showing up as almost deceptive. And it's not because you want it to be deceptive. It's not because you want to lie to yourself. It's not because you want to procrastinate, because you're probably thinking, I'm not procrastinating shit, I'm doing this. You know? It's not because of any one of those reasons that it's looking deceptive. It's looking deceptive because while you're in this energy, I don't feel this energy moving. This energy of a brand new beginning should come with movement on your end. It should come with, let's go, you know, at least energetically. And I feel it very stagnant. However, the energy attached to you, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. Now this is an energy that's moving. This is an energy that's moving. Why is there so much? And it's a good energy. I don't know what kind of an energy this is that is attached to you, but it's almost looking to be moving so that it moves you, so that it encourages you. I don't know if that's the conscious intention on this. Energetically speaking, it's almost there to have you going, to get you going. Whatever energy this is. So they're not even moving necessarily for them as much as they're moving for you, to have you get going. Because for the connection, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Chariot, there's this friction of energies here. While the energies of what you're doing or trying to do are moving, you're not. Oh, it's almost procrastination. And you're seeing that you should move, and that's why you're saying you are moving. But are you? What is this? You know, let's say you're on a diving board and you're gonna jump. You're at the edge of that, and you're gonna jump, right? But it's that moment, more than one moment, sometimes, where you take your time. You're like, oh my God, is the water cold though? Like, I don't want to make a fool of myself, and I don't want to feel that initial shock, and I don't, you know, those seconds that could turn into minutes, and it's like that procrastinating type of. Whereas if you go to the end of that diving board and you just jump, you don't have time to think about any of that. But if you're giving yourself that time, that's where I see you with this energy. So I don't know what the hell you're doing or you're planning to do, but the more time you give yourself to think about it right before you go, the more it looks like procrastination. So I don't know. Just, you know, jump. I don't know. From the universe for you as a final advice, the King of Cups, the World card, the Sun. Yeah. Even the universe is like, hey, you're ready to go. You got everything lined up. You just do it. Whatever it is you're planning to do, just do it. I mean, the universe apparently agrees with what the fuck I just said. So there's the reflection from the hummingbird feeder again on my face. I'm gonna clean up the hummingbird feeders and put them away. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'm gonna miss them. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're definitely watching Lord of the Rings or Narnia or, you know, Never-Ending Story. You're doing something here, but just for you. It's just about you. You're like, I'm doing me, and I feel so fucking happy. It's not even funny. Maybe you're not watching shit, just sitting on the couch eating popcorn. I don't know. But whatever it is you're doing, it's for you strictly, and it's a great energy. The energy attached to you, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance card. whoever this is has been going through some changes and they're not doing well through these changes because they're so resistant to those changes. It almost feels like they're the ones that are kind of making the changes, but then they're not liking it, but then they're like, well, I gotta, since I kind of implemented these changes, I gotta stick with them. But like, man, pain in my behind. So they're struggling a little bit. I don't think it impacts you, or you're not allowing for whatever's going on here to impact you, because you're in your own little bubble. Like, okay, you know, you want to be a bitch about changing things and then not wanting to change things, but then wanting, you do that in your own time. Don't come with that crap in my little bubble. You're not allowed with that in my little bubble. Okay. For the connection, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Star. Yeah. It's almost teaching someone to deal with their own crap. Because maybe they didn't up until this point. And it's like, well, you're on your own. What are you going to do? I'm not here. I'm, you know, in my own bubble watching Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. So you, I don't know, call me if the house burns down, but that's it. No, nothing else. If anything goes whichever way you handle it, it's your shit. So almost teaching someone to handle their own shit. I don't know if you're doing it intentionally or not, but that's kind of how it's coming up. Okay, that's what I say. Sometimes. A lot of times lately. Call me if the house burns down. Otherwise, I'm not here. Sorry, I'm here just for me. And apparently the animals that are passing by my belly a couple of times a day. Three of Wands, King of Cups, the Justice card. Yeah, you're watching from the distance though. Like you care, you're involved, and you are keeping an eye on this. Not like, you know, obsessively like, I wonder what they're doing. No, like, it's like you got your third eye keeping an eye on this situation where everything else is with you. So it's like, because you know, it's not like, oh, I hope the house does burn down and fall on top of you. No, you mean the best for, but you're like showing up as if you're teaching somebody to fly on their own. You know, not rely on you all the time. And you're doing it with love and you care for them and you want the best for them, but, and you are keeping an eye on them somehow. Like making sure they don't burn down the house. Maybe it's your house, of course you would keep on like, what you doing over there, you know, I don't know. But yeah, interesting reading. But that's it. Moving on to Cancer. She's so stinking cute. I wish you could see her stretching. Obsessive is a Scorpio word. Look, I know, but you know, if they're aware of it, then it's not obsessive anymore, right? Was that your neighbor? I don't think you can see my neighbor. Unless they're peeking. But they wouldn't. Awareness is the key to change. I think so. On your side, you get the Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Emperor. You're having a hard time believing in yourself. Maybe there's something you need to be doing, something you need to be taking care of, something you need to take charge of. And I see you having a little bit of a hard time trusting yourself that you can pull it through. You're not really showing up for it. Even though you have it in you, you're not really showing up for this 100%. You are showing up for it, but not with everything you got because you lack the trust in yourself that you have this. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Empress. They believe in you. They believe that you have what it takes. Not enough though. You should. you should find that belief, that trust in yourself. They do, for sure. Whoever this is. They're showing up in great energy, where not only do they trust themselves and that everything's going to work out, they trust you more than you trust yourself here. For the connection, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're showing up with quite the determination to prove them wrong or right. To prove yourself wrong. To prove them right. In trusting you. Hey, you just need to... From what you're showing me, you know the secret to stepping back into your power here. And that's just to stand still for a minute and just to align with yourself. And then you'll have it. I don't know why you lost it. Why did you lose? It feels like pressure. It feels like you're taking it as pressure. Like they're putting too much pressure on me. They trust me with this? Really? What the hell is wrong with them? You know? I was like, of course they do. You got this. Or, you know? And you know you got this. I can see the energies here. And you even know how to come back to that place of just knowing that you got whatever the fuck is going on here. It's a matter of responsibility, and somebody's playing with the concept of responsibility here, and they're placing it on your shoulder, but it's because it's yours to have on your shoulders. It's not theirs. It's your responsibility to carry over something. They don't have to carry it. They can carry it too, but it's yours. And it's like you just need to find it. And then I see you last minute kind of getting it, kind of being like, oh yeah, I know what to do about that. I just need to trust myself. Yeah, no shit. Exactly. And you're doing it. Okay. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, coming back to yourself. Whoa. Look at that. I didn't see that red. That's the reflection from the hummingbird feeder. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. It's like Alice in Wonderland. And I don't know why, but that's why. It's building your way back to trusting yourself, because for a split second you lose it, but you lose it completely. You lose it to the point of, what the fuck? No, I don't got this. It's like, yeah, you do. So it's just a matter of stepping back into that sense of knowing who you are and what you're able to do. And you're definitely able to take this on, whatever this is. You just need to find it. And that's basically your journey back to that. So you do got this. But anyways, that is it, I think. Yeah, I think we're done, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Here. Oh, man, how long has this been going on for? Where are we at? 12:48. Well, let's complete it with 3 hours. We got 12 more minutes and I'm out. Is my math right? Yes, I think so. Yeah, Bubba, come here. No, not through there. Through here, Bubba. Through here, baby boy. Come here, grinner. Come here, little grinner. Oh, you're gonna grin for us? Come on, you scared everybody last time when you threw up like crazy. Let's see, he's got. He has a haircut, which I've been promising him for the last couple of days, and I didn't deliver. What are you doing, Bubba? Where you going? Where you going? Where are you going, Bubba? Puppy love. Yeah. He does grin a lot when he sees me after he hasn't seen me for... Like right now, he hasn't seen me for 3 hours since I've been here. Well, he has, but through the screen door. And the minute he was let in, he has this grin to him. Like, I'm like, dude, you happy to see me? I think he is. He's such a kid. He's such a little kid. Well, big kid, but kid, nonetheless. Oh. You want to go to bed? You want to take a nap with Mama? Are we taking a nap? Are we? We're not going to work at all this weekend if we keep this up. So first we do a live of 3 hours. That exhausts me. Then I need a nap to recharge. And then I can't really start on the October readings because I have to watch a lot of things that we talked about in the chat. And then when do I work? I don't. I'll have you guys, I'll come in live this weekend while I watch all of the things that we said, and I'll do lives about that. It'll just be me watching the thing, and I'll point the camera at the TV and we can watch it together. And I'll get copyrighted and banned from TikTok. Oh man. Do you dream about your old dog? I often dream about mine. I dreamt about him a couple of nights ago. It was funny, but it wasn't, but it was. Because I dreamt that there was a tornado in my backyard. And it was just in my backyard. My neighbors' houses were fine. Okay, my hair is going crazy here. I don't like this. It's gone wild. Okay, whatever. My neighbors' houses were fine. My fences were down. All sides of the fence, they were fine. I had all the trees and all the debris in my backyard. Oscar was there at some point, but it was kind of a comedic type of a... Because I knew it was a dream, right? Because I'm like, you know, how the fuck is there a tornado only in my backyard? But okay, we'll take that. We'll say that is okay. And then Oscar showed up at some point, and then I'm like, Oscar, what are you doing here? And then he was supposed to pass away, and I'm like, how many times are you gonna die, boy? So it was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? So it was one of those weird ass dreams. So yes, I do dream about him. You're doing monthly readings. Oh, don't tell me what to do, because I will really not be doing... No, I'm joking. She's gonna have movie watching weekend and still try. No, I don't know what I'll do. I will, though, watch some things. For sure. I've been I've been wanting to watch the original Alice in Wonderland for a very long time. Rewatch it, so... My favorite line that relates to life is, who's driving this flying umbrella? That's cool. That is a cool line. Have I seen? I must have seen Robin Hood, though. My favorite line is, we're all mad here, that I think reflects life. For any stage of it, I think it can apply to any stage of life. What's up, Bubba? You want coffee? Oscar drank my coffee, you know that? He was such a fucking... When he was a puppy. He was not even a year old. And I had coffee on my desk. And he was small, but he would climb on shit. He would jump and climb on shit, so... I left my coffee on the desk. I came back in my room. Coffee cup was empty. And there was Oscar, full of life and batteries. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess you liked my coffee. Life of Pi. I have no idea why. I wasn't that into it. Wonderland is your own psyche on steroids. Exactly. I did see it. My God, this was a very long live. Because you distracted me. You see how easily I'm distracted? You probably know that from the readings. The ones that bitch about how much. The most distracted tarot reader. Oh yeah, and I love it. Because I'm distracted by, you know, real life happenings. And I'll do it over and over again. 3 hours. No, not yet. I'm trying to get there. But, Wonderland is inside each and every crazy one of us. Yeah. Wonderland. Yeah. Your Majesty. Bon appetit, Your Majesty. The birds, the dog, the cat. I can't relate. Do you ever get a feeling someone is hugging you? That's what I'm feeling now. Aw, that's so sweet. I do get a feeling, yeah. Wow, you're still here. I know, it's very, wow. I'm waiting to complete 3 hours of this to make it probably the longest live on my end on YouTube. I think I've had longer though for anniversaries of channel or tea or coffee. Coffee and tea, you know, both work. Aw, Tara, that's so sweet. That must have been so cute. When is your birthday? August 9. It passed this year. It's a done deal. Why did you bring me Felix's? That's cat toy. Why does he play with cat toys? He's got plenty of dog toys. Cosmo plays with his toys. He plays with cat's toys. Here you go. I might have asked for trouble. Are you familiar with Dark Night of the Soul? Yes. Have a peaceful weekend. Thank you. Same to you. I have to go back. Why, Jocelyn? We got 2 more minutes. Aren't we all? Yeah, exactly. How old are Felix and Cosmo? Well, Felix is the biggest, the oldest. He turned 6? Yeah, 6. September 11th. Cosmo is gonna turn 1 November 1st. And the in-betweens are 4. 4? Is Kai 4? 2021. Yes. Oh shit. And Juno's turning 4. Anyways, we're getting ready to shut this down to hopefully make it to 3 hours, and that's it. Do you identify with any specific tarot card? I would say Strength. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. Love to you as well, Diane. And I'll see you. Hope this helped. Next time.